What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kids Move, and I am back with another video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing HiFiRUSH. This is the latest exclusive for the Xbox Series X and S. It's also available on PC and day one on Game Pass. Now, this game came as a surprise release straight out of the Xbox Bethesda developer direct, which happened last week. And you know, Tango wasn't even on the bill to show off any games, but they showed up, and when I saw them, expected to see maybe an Xbox version of Ghostwire Tokyo. Nope, didn't do that. They gave us HiFiRUSH, which is a rhythm action game, and it's from Tango Gameworks, the guys that made Evil Within. They made Ghostwire Tokyo. It's an action adventure game, stylized graphics, cartoonish anime, heavy anime inspired. This is a game that to me I wouldn't identify like as an Xbox game. This game to me, it felt like, it reminds me of the games like the Persona series. It reminds me of games like Scarlet Nexus, and it's a true to form Japanese game, but it's good. It's really good. This game mixes in a lot of things, right? It's a rhythm game, a bass game, so I know that may turn some people off just based on the genre alone, but it is very much an action game. And obviously the rhythm is the rhythm part is just really the spill of the game, and it's that added bonus, that added incentive that makes it, such a unique game. This game has so many different elements going for it. Story, characters, gameplay, graphics and visuals, art style, awesome soundtrack, which features I think eight licensed songs, some rock bands and stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of like rock music, but it fits the bill for this game. So you play as Chai, who wants to be a rock star. He's literally he's had an operation he's supposed to get like a prosthetic arm or whatever, but during the operation or something, his MP3 player gets like fused into his chest. So which at that, they label him a defective, so they kind of just tossed him away. But because of that MP3 player beating his chest, he's always moving on beat. He's like just got the most awesome rhythm, right? He's always moving on beat. But the thing is about that, he has to get a way out of this, factory, wherever they're taking place. But he's recruited for some help because obviously there's other people involved, and they want to take down this big corporation that's turning people into like robots, and now they want to do like some mind control madness. So he meets up with a whole host of characters, and those characters include 808s, which is the robot cat, Peppermint, which is the first character you meet, blonde head chick who has I think she's armed with like two pistols or something like that. You got Macron, who's the muscular black dude who's good for breaking down barriers, taking down shields, and he's just really the muscle. And you have oh man, who else am I missing? There's Coriska, who's a part of the corporation, and she can control, I don't want to say she can control weather, but she has like this move that just pretty much diffuses fire and flame. But she's head of security at the place that you're pretty much trying to escape. But the game comes together very well. Each character has their own unique personality. The story was pretty good. It has a really good story with a beginning and an end, and they also has some cool villains and some awesome boss fights. this game throws in like has like an exceptional combat system. It also has exceptional level design, and they mix it up. You're never doing the same thing all over again, right? There's going to be some platforming levels, there's going to be some action based levels, there's also going to be quick time events and mini games, there's also challenges available in this game. There's just so much going on with this game, and to think the game is only $29.99, it's a $30 game. You would think with a stealth release that it was just going to be like some cheap sort of thrown together game, but this game is well packaged. There's a lot going on here, and it's well polished. It performs very nice, and the characters in this game, whether it be Chai, the main character, or it's the co-stars in this game, the characters can go far beyond. If hopefully with the success of this game, they're able to do other things like get a little like mini anime TV show, because the characters are that good, the plot line is that good, the antagonists are that good, and the concept and the plot is that good. It just works. Sometimes the game breaks in between for like a cutscene. Sometimes it's a pretty much a video sort of cutscene that's like drawn up in like cartoon, like as if you're watching a regular cartoon, and then sometimes it's just in-game cutscenes, but the quality of it doesn't stop. And it's a really addicting game. I had beaten the game and I went back to play it. I'm on my second playthrough. Just everything from the game that it introduces. This game also has a very good tutorial system too, because you gotta understand, a lot of people shy away from rhythm-based games, but this game is not shy of pretty much teaching you how to play. They have unique ways of giving the player hints, and also with the companions you get, obviously the other players in the game, the other characters in the game, they have a unique way of showing you which pretty much companion to use in what battle, by changing up the colors of the enemies that's on screen. Sometimes you'll get a white and blue like robot. That means these are enemies that are best fit for Peppermint, because they're going to throw up a purple shield that only she can shoot down. Then you'll get like a robot that's packed with a flamethrower, and you might want to call on a Kariska because she can blow their flames away and disable their flame ability. And then you might get like some big mega robots that have like shields, and they come in the combination of gray and green, and that's when you need to call in Macron to break down the shields. And then you got this little robot cat 808 who literally is because you can only have essentially, so the companions aren't really with you at all times. So what happens is you have 808's the cat, who kind of channels all of them, and they can all speak to you through 808. And then when it's time to use them, she can like sort of like summons them into battle essentially. But 808 also has its own personality as a pet cat as well. This game just does so much well that I like about it. Like I said, I mentioned the plot's great, the graphics are great, the performance is great, the gameplay is great, and the gameplay loop is great. It's refreshing. It's like you don't get bored of this, and this game also packs high replay value. It's a game that really sort of has like a new game plus built in. And I say that because once you finish the game, you can go back and do chapter select or stage select, level select, whatever, and you can replay any stage. You can play it from beginning to end, or you can just select whichever. But once you beat it, you have everything that you got, all your upgrades, all your companions, all your power-ups, and you can add on to that every time you replay the game, whether you want to go back and play it on easy, whether you want to go back and play it on the hardest difficulty, and they have achievements to support that as well. So this was a nice surprise, and this is currently easily one of the best games that Xbox has released in a long time, and this is arguably probably going to be one of the best rated games of the year. And I know the year is still early, so I'm not going to claim it game of the year, but right now it is definitely one of my favorite games so far of the year. And for that, my grade for HiFiRUSH is an easy 9.5 out of 10, man. Or if it's 4.5 out of 5, I'm giving it on a 5-star rating. But I highly recommend. It's on Xbox Game Pass. You really have no excuse of why you haven't played HiFiRUSH. And it may be HiFiRUSH that because it's a rhythm action game, maybe it's not your cup of tea, and that's absolutely okay. But we do recommend you give it a try. Try to get to at least the first boss, and you'll see what we're all been talking about. But that's the video. That's my review. HiFiRUSH, Xbox Series X and X exclusive, along with PC. Day one of Game Pass. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.